Clay.
Oh man. Oh man, coming back at you. Woo! Spectacular. Stupid red lines. Welcome everybody to the show. It's been a while. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everything's fine. I hope everything's good. It is for me. Got a lot to talk about. Got a lot going on. I was on hiatus for a while. And bringing it back. We're going to go hard. Going hard with this. Why do I hear echoes going on here? Oh, that could be why. There we go. Fixed. And also, on that note of not being here for a while, there's someone else that hasn't been here for a while, which is basically any and everybody that I know. But we got Mr. Ronald Young back in the game. What's going on, Mr. Ron?
What's up, Brian? How you doing? How's everybody doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Brian. so much to talk about. And so much to go over. But I apologize for the lack of having a show lately. I just, like I said, had a lot going on with the job. I quit smoking weed on Wednesday, which we'll get into and talk about. There's just so much that's been happening and going on where I just haven't been able to justify jumping on here and doing it. Plus, I'm lazy as shit, so that's another reason that can contribute to some of that happening and going on.
Yeah, lots happened since both of us have been gone.
Yeah. What do you got going on? What's happening?
Well, I've been at this job for about 6 months now, and I'm thinking about switching to the other side.
What do you mean the other side?
Well, there's another company. Well, there's a lot of these companies that sell gutters, and I am gonna go to one of the other ones pretty soon and do it for them.
Now, is this the job that Rido was doing or whatever? Because I know he was doing something with gutters at one point.
I think it's related, but it's just he was doing like the sales side, whereas I'm just doing the gathering leads side.
Gotcha. All right.
So,
all right. So you're not installing. You're not doing any of that kind of shit. You're just kind of slanging it out there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, bringing people in.
All right. I mean, is it lucrative? You making some decent money doing this? Is it worth the time?
Yeah, it's worth the time. I mean, it averages out to be about $20 an hour. But the other company pays for their set leads, so
I don't know what that means, but sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's much better.
All right. And the people you work with, pretty cool people.
I'm not gonna, no comment.
All right. Roger that. See, it's weird because
good vibes only.
Most of the places I work, most of the people are just terrible. But it's weird because the place I'm at now, most of the people are pretty freaking cool. There's like one, possibly two people that are just like, ooh, how are you even still here?
Yeah, my situation's the opposite of yours.
Yeah.
There's like one cool person.
Yeah. Sounds about right. That's how it goes sometimes.
And everybody was trying to turn him on me, so that's another reason.
Now, are you like the new guy at this place?
No, I'm like in the middle of the road. There's like two new people.
Okay.
And two people above me, so.
All right.
It's, yeah. It's a mixed bag.
Okay, fair enough. How you feeling right now? By the way, you feeling good? You feeling good over there?
Yeah, I'm
No,
good. Why?
no too much intenseness going on with the Durgles.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I
that's
don't know
why.
what you're referring to,
I'm just
Master.
I'm talking about Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, I used to watch that as a kid.
Oh man. Oh man. So Wednesday, for no apparent reason at all, just woke up and I'm like, you know what? I'm done smoking weed right now. And I don't know how long this is gonna be for. I don't know if it's a week, a couple days, a month. I have no plan with this at all, but so far, like I said, Wednesday I started this, and boy oh boy, did I pick the worst fucking time to do something like this. And of course, I didn't really pick to do it. I just kind of woke up and did it. No thought involved, but it really sucked because Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were the most torturous days of my life. And especially being at work, like if you smoke weed and you like I've done this since I was 18, and the only time I ever really took a break was when Spider-Man was coming out for PS4, and I wanted to be real high when I played that game. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna quit for like 7 days before the game comes out and just get smashed and play this game, which I did. And it was rough. I fiended, I was fiending it. I wanted to smoke like every 5 minutes. It was really rough. But this time around, like I don't fiend it. Like, people that smoke all around me, have people come over and blaze, whatever, it's fine. It doesn't phase me. But what did fuck with me is the thing I still can't escape is when you quit, it fucks with your eating, it fucks with your sleeping. And that was 100% in full effect. Like, I was at work so hungry, like starving, but it's like, I don't want to eat any of this food that I brought. And then the next day I ordered some pizza or something like that. It's like, no, and I could eat pizza every day, but just like, can't do it. Can't eat. And it was just, it's so hard because at my job where I'm at now, there's quite a bit of running around going on, at least right now, because uh, we were kind of short with the products that we offer. So because of all this, I have to do a lot of extra bullshit around there and run around and do this, do that, look at this, look this up, put this in the system, talk to this person, blah, blah, blah. So trying to do that when you're starving and haven't slept in 2 days, it is just exhausting and it's just very overwhelming. And again, I didn't plan for any of this, but since I did it, I was like, I'm gonna hold strong, stick with it, keep doing it. Uh, but man, I just wish I would have done this like Friday or Saturday, and like by Monday, be kind of good to go. But boy, oh boy, it is a bag of dicks. Let me tell you what.
It's rough.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a lot harder on the fiending side of things. Like I thought I was really just like every second gonna be thinking about it. But with all the bullshit I got going on right now, it's really hard to even think about that for a second. It's really weird. Um but yeah, so that's been my week recently, just trying to cope with not smoking weed and trying to eat. And as a matter of fact, weirdly enough, like I got some eggs and sausage like when I used to live with you, and I'd wake up in the morning and I make sausage, put it in my eggs with the toast and the fries and all that shit. Like I literally just started doing that like 3 days ago again. And it's delicious now that I'm eating again anyway.
Yeah, I just bought a set of Cutco knives.
Okay. Those things I heard could cut like metal.
I've been cooking again.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the guy. It was like the scissors, though. He cut it a penny up with the scissors.
Okay.
But yeah, they're really good knives, and I've been using them to cook for sure.
How's Harrison doing these days?
He's doing good. I took him to the Elyria Apple Fest yesterday, and he was begging for food.
Is that just a big apple? Like they just have apples everywhere? Apple this, apple that, apple clothes?
I didn't see anybody selling apples. It was kind of weird.
That makes no sense. What do you mean?
I missed the apples somehow. I'm sure they were there.
Welcome to the festival labeled Apple Festival, where we have 0 apples in store for you.
I went in like 3/4 of this show. There weren't any apples.
That's really weird to think. Like what? So then, what was it? Was there like?
It was a festival, and then I have no idea. One, there was a lot of dogs there. Harrison was very distracted.
Were there more dogs than people at this place?
No, well, no, by no means.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand what this even was then, because they say it's an Apple Festival. You saw are there rides? Are there like vendors with funnel cakes and stuff? Like,
there is funnel cake. There's all kinds of food. I had some pork brisket and some blue cheese mac.
Wait, blue mac and cheese? Blue cheese mac and cheese?
Blue cheese mac.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
that's for real.
Yeah, it's for real.
What was it like? Blue?
No, it's colored cheese.
I mean, there's some blue cheese out there, like green moldy cheese.
No.
All right. On that note, too, I've also I used to get the shredded bags of cheddar when I would make the eggs and all that good stuff. But this time around, I got the blocks of cheddar, and then I went a step further and just got the ones that was like pre-sliced into squares, like big rectangles. Man, that makes a difference. That shit's good. Like, I've never sat down on my couch before and just like ate cheese while I was watching TV and stuff. But man,
yeah, I got some Colby Jack at home for burgers and stuff.
Oh man, I could kill for a burger right now, like one of those Giant Eagle, like
a Five Guys that went across the street from me.
What?
I haven't tried it yet.
Where at?
Where Cece's Pizza was.
Really?
Yeah.
I see because I drive by there every day. I go to work, and I always kind of like try to look over and look down and see what's going on over there. Like, are they still working on the roads and shit over there?
Oh yeah, it's awful.
I believe it. It was awful before, but I can only imagine now. Like, lanes are probably cut off. Are there any Are they putting lights in over there, or like what's going on over there?
I mean, the light's basically the same. The road's just like divided into two lanes.
Eesh. Man, it's gotta be chaos.
I mean, I think the setup's basically the same after the bridge, but all of that road is blocked off.
Wow.
Oh man, I just ran into everything.
Don't mind me, folks. I'm having a good time. We always have a good time. Oh, dude. Are you a fan of The Office, the show?
Yeah.
Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows?
I mean, I think I saw like a movie like that. I never watched the show.
That's what my friend Asia told me. She told me she saw a movie and that it had all these like famous other people in it, but then you go to the show and it has like the boss from the IT crowd in there.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Oh, dude, I love that guy. And let me tell you something. If you guys like The Office, go watch What We Do in the Shadows, because that show is like The Office, but it's with like vampires and werewolves. But it is so fucking hilarious. There's only 4 seasons, and I got through it in a couple days. But it is fucking great. It is so good.
I've seen commercials for the show. I've never watched it though.
Yeah, I had no idea that Taika Waititi is like the producer of it and shit too, and it makes sense. But he's also in there. But
he's in everything.
Yeah, but the show is brilliant. It's so good. I can't tell you enough that you need to go home and watch this show. And there's this one meme. It's like a video kind of meme. I don't know what the fuck that's called these days. But where he's like, "My good time boy." That came from that show. And when I saw it in the show in that context, it's like, oh, I've heard this a billion times. It's nice to know where it came from, and I'm glad it came from that dude. Like, I really like that boss guy from the IT crowd. He's really good.
He's fucking hilarious.
The only thing that would have made that show a little better is if they put Moss in it. I love that dude.
He did this one sketch where he talks to these women on the street, and then they're like, "Oh, but my boyfriend," and then whatever he's helping them with, he like kicks it and runs away.
The guy is a genius. He's brilliant. But yeah, I highly suggest watching that show. It is it's really good, man.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's all that's been occupying my time lately as well. Like any free time I have, it's just like I just want to put this on. Dane's like, "Yeah, let's play some video games." Like, well, click, can't. I'm busy. You still playing Dead by Daylight?
No, man, I'm over that.
Man, that was a really long spree. That was like your shit.
I mean, it was a good game, but then, like, I'd follow it on like social media, and it was just brutal. The fans are just brutal to each other. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just everybody everywhere nowadays.
It's awful.
It's hard to meet decent people anymore. It sucks.
I mean, it's like an online alter ego.
Okay.
Where you're just there's no consequences. So
well, yeah, because you don't have to own up. Yeah, you don't have to own up. No one can just show up at your house and beat you up unless they're like some hacker that puts in that time. Like, I'll find you, bitch. So yeah, no, there's no accountability when you're online behind a fucking computer and shit.
And people getting like swatted, like having the SWAT team call.
What, dude?
Yeah, you'd never heard of this?
No, I heard about that. I heard about that craziness. That's so stupid. Fucking insane. Fucking video games, man. Just when you thought it's the safest thing you could possibly do. Watch out. SWAT team's gonna kick in your door.
It's terrible.
Fuck,
oh,
dude.
Shit, we might get swatted, them just mentioning it.
That's cool. SWAT team. Are they gonna jump out my mirror now? Like Candyman? Dude, I'm really loving this new job I have right now. And there's a lot of reasons why, and I found out some of those more recently. I don't want to get into where I'm working because I know that I signed all these stupid things that prohibit me from doing so, and I'm sure they're monitoring my social media. It's a little bit bigger of a company, but now, when I went for my interview, you know, the main boss is going around the room like, hey, tell me your name and tell me a little bit about yourself. And when it got to me, I already knew, I was ready. They're like, okay, and you? I was like, hi, my name's Brian. I'm going to be all your bosses real soon. That's exactly what I said. And because I always go into I always go into companies. I start low because that's, you know, you got to get your foot in the door and then you kind of work your way up. And that's what I usually do. And with this job, it's no different. And I've had managing experience. So, like, going into it in my new job wouldn't be a big deal. Just learning some new, how they do their manager stuff. So, anyway, you know, I'm just this peon doing my thing, being silly, just being myself. We all know how goofy, silly, and stupid I am. And it doesn't change when I'm at work, except when I'm in front of a customer and I have to be professional. Then, you know, I kick it into gear. Well, I was just told Friday that all of the bosses and managers, they thought I was going to be the first gone out of everybody. They're like, no one thought you were going to last, bro. I was like, what? It's like, yeah, no, we all thought you were going to be one of the first ones gone. I was like, what? Shut up. He's like, no, honestly. I was like, that's cool, bro. I like being the underdog, and it's cool, you know, you guys can judge all you want. Yeah, I'm this silly, crazy fucking asshole, but at the same time, I get shit done. And what's even better, I found out the other day as well that my lead that I work with, I wish I wouldn't have said that now because now I can't explain a couple different things. But we'll just say, there's lots of different positions within my job that I have to work if they need me at these positions. And the position I've been working normally, I can't make any kinds of commissions or anything because there's just no room for it where I am. But if I was to work where the lead works normally, commission like crazy. Now, I am where I'm at pretty much all day, but the last hour of the day, I kind of have to move to a different spot for the last hour because no one else is there. No one wants to work the night shift. They all want to work in the morning and leave. So I stay till, you know, as late as I can. I'm all about the overtime. I'll take everything you got. But so I'm only at this other position for about an hour a day. Well, Thursday and Friday were the only 2 days I really got like a full day in these other positions. And I just found out that I am doing better than the lead at my job.
Oh, shit.
And I told these people too, just like, hey, because I started there as a temp before I actually got hired on. And as a temp, you can't make any kinds of commission, but you get paid more an hour. So I really had no incentive to kind of like upsell or anything like that. But now that I was hired on, I told these people, I was like, watch the fuck out, because when I am able to make commissions, I'm gonna be a dog. Like I will just take it all. And I'm doing better than my lead, only working an hour a day at this other spot and 2 full days. It's like, good damn, I told you, I told all you. And what's great too is they were doing all these shit, what are they called? Where they kind of valuations where like the manager will come up and watch these people work and stuff like that. I didn't even get one. I'm assuming that's because I'm killing it. So, but it was really cool to hear that, they all thought I was gonna fail and quit immediately or get fired, and then to find out like I'm one of the best that they got at this place. And then the other day, my boss was just like, "Well, hey, Brian, I was gonna say hi to you earlier, but you were walking the other way." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm trying to get some shit done. I got no time, because like I will fast walk, like if I have to go to the bathroom or something, then get back so I can help the customers. I don't want to leave anybody else alone. So I try to get it done. I'm determined, and I was like, yeah, there's not a lot that's gonna stop me from coming into this place. So and he was already walking away from me as I said that part, and then he stopped and turned around. He's like, that's funny. He's like, I always know that I can count on you to be here. I was like, that's great, man. It's great that you can depend on me and that I'm gonna be here for you. Like it feels good. Like, but management at this new place I'm at, they're very vocal and they'll let you know when they're like, you're doing a good job, and that definitely helps. That definitely goes a really long way. But I've never, and I think I have like 4 managers I have to answer to at this new job, and they're all different. They all do a little different stuff, but every single one of them just telling me all this good shit about me, and it's like, man, you guys need to stop because you're making me blush. Like, I don't know, this is tight. I'm enjoying all of this. But yeah, no, I'm really digging this new job, and I like the fact that it's the night shift that I get to work, because I don't even go to bed till like 8 in the morning anyway, so it really works out for me.
Yeah, I'm working closing tomorrow, and I'm excelling at my job. So
Fuck yeah.
it's kind of rough switching sides, but everybody's kind of turned their back on me.
I mean,
time or two.
The more you could do within that company, the better for you. Like the more versatile and usable you are to that company. So I advise doing as much as you can and all that you can always.
Yeah, I do pretty good now.
Yeah.
I mean, at first I started retail and that sucked, but now I'm traveling. I'm going everywhere. It's pretty awesome.
Now, do you get per diem for traveling, shit like that? Do they pay you to like?
Yeah,
are you driving your own car?
Yeah, I'm driving my own car. Unfortunately.
Oh damn.
I do get mileage.
Okay.
But the switch will get me higher mileage, and I'll have a commission for set leads, like I said. So
now, do you get commission now, or is it just like hourly?
No, it's just hourly now.
Gotcha.
But with driving, which is a perk, but it's a pain in the ass, especially when you have to go further than Canton.
Yeah, understandable. Man, oh man.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to make a smooth transition, so I'm probably gonna work every day next week, hopefully.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. I almost thought about getting like another kind of job just for Saturdays and Sundays. Like I don't know what's been going on with me lately. I don't know if just like Wednesday I just hit some button in my head when I woke up. It's like, you're growing up and you're gonna do everything like an adult from now on. But it's like I feel like for the next year maybe I should just like bust my ass hard. Just work every single day. Just pay everything down, because I'm still paying shit off from when I had that other house, when I missed like a month and a half of work. Like I'm still paying off these debts and trying to catch up and break even. But I think that's what most of all of this is coming from, because it's just like, man, I'm getting sick of just like, because I don't really necessarily worry too much about really anything, but this does kind of stress me out a small tiny bit just every time I think about it. Like, man, I still owe like 200. The bill's right around the corner for the next month. It's like, fuck. But I'm almost there. But with all these thoughts in mind, it's like, man, if I just busted my ass, worked every day, even for just a year, and then the Saturday Sunday job, just like put all that money away, just don't even touch it. and then just quit after a year, and then just go back to my basic jobs. It's like, man, that might not be such a bad idea. At the same time, I could imagine just really hating life for a year.
I mean, that's one of the problems with my job is I'm like accruing debt at these shows because like I see all these things and I can't resist.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Like Cutco knives and guitars and shit.
Really? Yeah, because I remember when you got here, you were saying something. I was like, save it for the show. It's like, man, I'm going to forget all this stuff.
Yeah, I basically did, but I got a new guitar at one of these fairs. There was a music guy, and I was like, oh, dude, I love that guitar. I'm going to get that.
Wait, you bought a guitar from a fair?
Yeah, and I only got ripped off a little bit.
What? Is there a warranty on this thing?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
but it's a beautiful.
What kind of guitar are we talking?
It's an Ibanez like AS, I believe.
6-string?
53. Yeah, 6-string.
All right. You still rocking out music upstairs and shit? You still got that?
Yeah, I got
thing?
everything up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to get up there as often as possible.
Understandable. Yesterday was the first time I fucked with music in a really long time. I don't know why, but it just like hit me all of a sudden. I'm like, I'm gonna do it all right now.
That's kind of how I've been practicing everything I can. Although I haven't been doing my saxophone as often as I should.
Mr. Saxophone Man. Wait, saxophone?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think I remember you having that while I was there now. That was weird. I completely forgot. Because, yeah, I think I remember you had like a broken reed for it or something, right?
Yeah, I did. I bought a bunch of reeds recently, so.
Were they Christopher Reeds? That's stupid.
I don't believe so, Brian.
Stupid jokes. Wow, that was really dumb. I apologize. I apologize to everybody for that.
Man.
Mr. Superman. So what's your game of choice these days? What's your poison?
Pokemon.
On the PS5?
Pokemon Go. No, not on PS5.
Do you even play the PS5?
No.
What?
Okay, so my little brother bought me Evil Dead for my birthday.
Okay.
And it's too scary.
What?
Yeah, man, I'm jumping all over the place.
Wait, is this a game or the movie?
No, it's the game.
Wait, what?
Evil Dead the game. And you get to be like Ash and shit. And like I haven't unlocked anything because like I can't play it because it's too fucking scary.
No way.
I don't know. I'm just like I'm jumping way too much.
What? Hold on. I need to see this now. Oh, it is 20. It's only $28 for this PS5 game.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What?
I didn't buy it. My brother did.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna put this.
It's the trees jump out at you, man. It's terrifying.
Oh my god! To view this page, I have to enter my birthday.
Tell them how old you are, Brian.
This is weird. This can't be that hardcore of a game. Do they have like tits and ass and like?
I don't know. I can't get far in the game, Brian.
Yeah, my bad. Like I'm hearing you, it's just not registering until after I say things. It's like, oh yeah, he hasn't played this
It's
yet.
terrifying.
All right,
The first level is really hard.
All right, let's see if I can't get this.
This preview doesn't do it justice.
Oh, have you seen this one?
I don't know, but it just doesn't do it justice.
Rod, you're funny as fuck, man. All right, well, you know what? I'm not gonna do it then yet. You know, I almost want to play it now, just because of what you said. Like, I know nothing about it, but the fact that it's like, because that's how Days Gone was for me. That game scared the shit. Like there was a point in that game where I hid in a bush and I didn't move for like 30 minutes. I just watched the game, watched these zombies run around me, and didn't move for a half hour. Just wasted my life right there.
Oh yeah, Days Gone. Okay, I remember what you're talking about now.
Yeah, the guy with the motorcycle and the zombies everywhere.
that was pretty freaking scary.
Yeah, dude.
When you go by that tunnel and shit.
Mm-hmm. Going through the dark tunnel and shit.
Oh my god.
I literally just started playing like the plus version, like after you beat it, going back through it without all like the cool shit and navigation. You really have to figure it out. And while now it's not so scary because I know what I'm doing and I'm hooked up because I beat the game and have all these tools and stuff already, but it's like that game scared the shit out of me. And I found out they're making a movie.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, they're making that a movie.
Yeah, no. In Evil Dead, like everybody's a fucking zombie. This is just like the missions you do to unlock things so you can play like multiplayer. I haven't even tried multiplayer.
What, man? See, piss.
Like
now I just want to see what this is. Well, I wonder if I unmute this thing. Oh, wrong mouse. It's too many mice to work with.
That's why I used to play the killer all the time when I played Dead by Daylight. I would just be the killer because I knew if I wasn't the killer, I'd be like pissing my pants. But like I would get scared by like the people who were running from me sometimes.
Huh. Interesting. Why won't this show up on my screen now?
Oh shit, where the hell did he come from?
Wait, let me see if I can do it this way. I'm gonna go to where the frick is it? Window capture. We'll go with new one. And then I'll come over here and go like this. Come back over here. Why is it not showing another one? What is happening? Discard, please. Oh no!
It wouldn't be the Brian Show without this.
It's here! Oh, sure, you got a point. There we go again. It's not the Brian Show until I fuck some shit up. Because that is exactly what's happening now. We got red lines all over the screen. I'm just going to click this and hit delete. Yes, I would like to delete. Jesus. Well, all right. Well, keeping it true. Keeping it true to the show where I fuck it all up and things go wrong. How I have it set up right now at the moment, it's so stupid and weird because I have it going into this like new video capture thing.
This is like the what's happening here?
Look, well, that's what I mean. Like I had to get rid of it. It's that the TV you're watching, Ron, has a bit of a lag to it. Like I think it's like 20 seconds behind.
Oh yeah, I noticed that earlier. I totally forgot about it.
I just wanted to give you something that you could look at while we were doing all this, so you could like look at my face and it's almost like I'm talking to you. Because how everything's set up here is it's just so weird now.
Oh yeah, I'm always looking over there though. I'm just so used to looking at you in real life.
I know.
It's just like,
yep. Believe me, I know all too well. I wish I had more room in here to actually set things up properly, and I wish I didn't because these 4K cameras, I couldn't get both of them to work on my streaming computer. So now everything is on this computer. And
yeah, that's awesome.
I have to send a video to an external video card that sends it then to my streaming computer. So now how I have to do everything is so weird and just stupid.
Yeah, watching you with the lag is totally unnatural.
Oh, absolutely. I don't doubt that one bit. Wait, hold on. I'm going to try another thing that's going to fuck this up for a second. Hold on. Let's try window capture. Let's just bring this to my screen. Haha. Uh-oh. Wait, we bring this over to my screen as well. Hold on. You could tell I'm a professional podcaster.
Totally. Here it comes.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Almost there. Boom. All right, then we hit OK. All right. One bit at a time. Okay, so then we go. I'll put this.
This is kind of trippy watching these
Oh.
happen in 2 different times.
Oh, I bet. And then we're gonna hope that the sound comes through for this. What? So this is a scary game, huh?
Yeah, shit just jumps out at you randomly. Like the trees and shit. And like just spirits come out of shit.
Dude, this looks pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Man, that was so difficult just to even make that happen. Stupid. But no, that looked really good. Now I kind of want to buy it.
Yeah, it's a lot like the film.
A lot like a film, motherfucker. You know what? I almost want to see that again. Let's just...
One more time.
Oh, so now it's the long one. Jesus. All right, we're going to watch that one more time. Because I missed some of it because I was looking somewhere else. Oh, what's up, girl? I'm going to look up your skirt. Yeah, it's so brutal.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I missed a lot of this trailer somehow. Okay.
Pretty hardcore.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. That
And,
looks
like,
really cool. I didn't even know that was a thing.
You like get scared, like there's a fear meter. And like
what?
as you get scared, like more shit pops out in the game.
Oh, I can see that. How do you get unscared?
Okay, so you have to go to like a campfire or a lantern, and the light keeps them at bay.
Oh, I see. That, you know what's really fucked up and stupid is that's how I got when I was homeless living out in the woods. When I would get scared, that's what I did. Like, it's very accurate. Because I was fucking freaked out. When you're homeless living in the metro parks,
Yes.
and you just hear cracks, something stepping on sticks and breaking them in the yonder, it's just like, well, I'm going to get a little closer to the fire. Because if I have to, I'll jump over it and maybe he'll fall in it or whatever it is. But it's terrifying.
Oh yeah, I remember many nights being mad that I had to walk back to my car by myself.
Oh yeah, this is one of the things we were gonna talk about. I completely forgot, and you just reminded me of. Do you remember one of those times? Like, I think you like threw Dane's CD on the ground or something like that, pissed on it.
What? I do not remember this.
All right, I don't know if you pissed on it for sure, but I just remember you were really pissed. You had to go back by yourself, which I understand. It's not fun to walk through the woods by yourself, especially down the hallway of trees where you're the only thing in the center of this path, and on both sides of you are thick trees, and just like, I don't know what's in there, and hearing sounds and by yourself, and of course you're freaking yourself out in your head, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But Dane had just burned like all of us like a CD of some of the shit he was doing at John's house, and then one of the nights that you had to leave and walk by yourself, once we came out of the woods, his CD was on the ground and it had like droplets on it, and then there's like a puddle on the ground around it. So we figured you were just so pissed that you just like threw a CD on the ground, like fuck you, and it started pissing on it. And I think it was like right by my car or something like that on the ground. And then just like we got out, I was like, did Ron just throw your CD on the ground and piss on it? Like, he must be mad. But I meant to ask you that at the Birchwood house. Dane was going to ask, and then something happened, and it never got brought up, and I forgot. But
Okay, honestly, I don't remember doing that, but I might have.
I always wondered about that moment. But just those things you don't think of until they're kind of brought up and mentioned, and then it's like, oh yeah, hey, this thing. I just remember I do remember you walking away and just screaming like, "You guys are fucking assholes!" Like,
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
screamed all the way back to my car.
Yep.
I was like, I'm just gonna scream it. I'm just nothing will become.
Keeping the animals at bay with my screams. But that shit is scary. I've definitely had to do that. Like, we even went on like the big adventure, we called it, where we started at like the Berea Woods and we'd walk by the chalet and just go
Oh yeah,
further
I did
deeper.
that walk.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
few
yeah.
times.
Yeah, dude. I remember way back when there was something sticking out of your pocket. Remember? We were talking to the officer at like the corner of one of the streets, like, "What are you
Oh,
guys doing
shit.
out here?" And it's like, and he's like, "Well, what's that sticking out of your pocket?" You're like, "It's nothing." And I'm just sitting there like sweating bullets, like, "Oh my god, oh my god." And that was the night that he gave me a ride all the way back to Berea so I can get my car. And then I got my car and drove all the way back to where you guys were and picked you guys up.
It's nothing.
But yeah, I think it was a blue toe or something at the time. And it's just like, oh my god, we are in the metro parks with some Crondaledo and Ron just saying hello to everybody. It's like, hey. I've never been so scared, man. And then there was another time when James, he was still like underage, and that was when like Sam got hurt, and I just had a bunch of weed and shit on me, and I think I probably had some pills of various sorts and kinds. And I literally had to like pull Sam through the woods after he got hurt on a sled. Like I had to pull him the whole way through the woods. And then we had to walk back to John's house, and Sam was all fucked up. And James was there, and he was underage. And a cop stopped us. He's like, "What are you guys doing out here?" And he saw our sleds and everything. He's like, "Yeah, my buddy got hurt, and he's limping. We got to go back home." And then he put me, James, and Sam in the police car, and I'm sitting up front with a pocket full of all sorts of drugs and weed, and just like, uh-oh, I'm in a cop car right now. Luckily, the front for now, but just like the whole time, I'm just like staring out the window, and this guy's just trying to talk to us and feel us out, and I'm just like, oh, just keep it cool, BK. Just keep it cool. Luckily, John doesn't live that far away driving anyway, but it's just like walking this good hour. But man, there's some crazy times from those woods, man. Fucking A. But yeah, the piss
yeah.
CD, I was kind of hoping to get a little insight on that, but it was so long ago, I'm sure
I do. Yeah.
no memories are there.
Don't believe I did that. But I might have.
It's not out of the realm of possibilities.
It's not out of the
man.
realm of possibilities, indeed.
Man, I was just thinking before you got here about friends, and it's just like me and you have gone through some crazy shit, like ups and downs and all arounds, and still managed to pull through. And I was just thinking that before you got here. It's like, man, that's fucking cool. That's got to mean something in the greater scale of things, and just like the people I'm still friends with. Even me and Dane, like we've stopped being friends a couple times, even though we didn't stop. It just like fuck you, I hate you. Fuck you, I hate you. All right, I won't talk to you again.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
you guys.
a little while later, it's like, hey, what's up, bro? I miss you, dog. I love you, bro.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's friendship.
Come to think of it, I've kind of had that with lots of the friends I'm still friends with now. Like even John and the stuff that me and him went through with, the whole Stephanie thing back in the day, and just like now still pulled through, and like we're all pretty much family now, and it's like most of the friends in my life now, like I could trust them to come into my house. Like I wouldn't even think a thing of it. It's like, yeah, you can hang out. I'm gonna be gone for like a week. So feel free to chill in there, do whatever. It's fine. It's like I know there's so many
it's been
people,
a long journey.
so many people out there that can't do shit like that, and it just sucks for them. It really sucks for them. I just like there's a lot of people I work with, and I hear them talking their stories about all these friends and stuff, and they're just like their friends are some of the worst people. It's like, why are you friends with these people? And they're just getting fucked over left and right. It's like, well, would you ever let them in your house? Like when you weren't there? Like, oh hell no.
Yeah, the one guy I work with is pretty crazy. He's on the very shady side of things.
Yeah. That's why I kicked like all of those people out of my life. And I actually just told Elise that the other day, because she's going through some shit, and it's like, look, you're just doing the same shit over and over again. If you want different results, you're gonna have to do some hard shit. You're gonna have to kick some of your friends out of your life, like the shitty ones that are just doing nothing, going nowhere, bringing you down, just negative impact on your life. Like you got to say bye to them. And those good ones, those few good ones, you got to really hold on to them and be there for them. And it's like that's how that works. But if you stick with these same pieces of shit, like you're just gonna be a miserable person, and your life's gonna be garbage too. It's like so. I was just feeling grateful earlier, just thinking about some shit and friends, and even Rido. Like I met him just on a whim through Anna's house,
Yeah.
and like I'm gonna be honest, like I didn't trust that dude at all at first. Like when I moved to my Cleveland house, like I wouldn't even let that dude know where I lived. I would walk about 10 minutes away from the house, make him pick me up, jump in his car, whatever, and then I'd have him drop me off, and then I'd walk back to my house. Like, and now it's just like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna leave. You could chill here. I'm gonna go to the store and grab this. You're gonna be cool. He's like, yeah, I'm cool. And so it's like it's just weird how things end up with some people where you never really think shit was gonna happen like that.
And he's pretty chill. He's a good dude.
And in my new job, there's this one guy I work with. He is hilarious. I'm trying to get him to come on the show. He's like even just talk. I look forward to going to work because I know he's gonna be there, and he's the fun, cool work dude to hang out with and just bullshit with. And he'd make a great addition to this show. And I'll never forget the first thing that like it's just like I like this guy. He was looking at something and he's like, ooh. From that point on, I was like, we're gonna be friends. Man. We're gonna be friends for a long time. Ooh. And it's like no one says that. Who says that? Like this is great. Like and just like all the little things and like just how he reacts to certain things. It's just great. It's like I've never seen anybody react like that before to that. Like I need you on the show, bro. You'd be a great addition. And I was shooting the shit with him about the comedy stuff. I made him watch the comedy skit I have on here, and I was like, would you be interested in like doing some skits? Like I haven't done shit with music or this show or like the skits. Like I've taken a hiatus from everything.
You'd think we'd have done something by now, but nothing.
Yeah, no,
nothing yet.
No, I gave up on everything for a little bit. It's just like I just needed a break. I was getting stressed out from all these bills that are past due and just everything. It's like I was not in the right headspace to be like doing any and all of this stuff. So it's like I'm just about caught up. I'm in good spirits. I haven't smoked weed, so I have all this energy that I've never really had before, which I don't know how much I like this, but whatever. I'll make it work. But I want to use it, and I'm glad we kind of did this. I almost texted you like, no, I'm just going to kind of watch what we do in the shadows. I'm not going to do this tonight. But then I had the thought, like, if I don't do this, I'm not going to do anything. It's like, just text Ron right now. You're home, whatever. And that's what I did. I texted and threw it. It's like, well, no going back now. Like, he'll come here. We're going to do this.
Yeah, I was at my parents' house, and I was kind of feeling the same way. I was like, I could just go home.
Yep. Believe me, I was right there with you, dude.
I haven't done this in a really long time, and it feels really cool. I want to do it.
Yeah. And I do. I miss seeing you, bro. I do. It's
it's been a while. So
it was nice when I had the Birchwood house and I was doing this every Friday or whatever, and all you guys would come over. It's like anymore, I never get to see anybody anymore.
That was much closer. Yeah.
Oh well, yes, absolutely, and I understand that 3,000%. And I already knew before I moved. It's like because I barely came to see my mom because it's, so far out here. But it's just like, I knew once I moved out here, it would be very rare probably to have you guys come on the show. It's very wishful thinking. But, I mean, I still haven't even seen Dane yet. He's never been here yet. He still has not come here yet.
He hasn't come here yet?
No.
Isn't he closer to this?
See, if you take 77, maybe.
Oh, no, I guess not.
Yeah.
Not really. He's far too.
Yeah, he was 40 minutes from your house, straight 40 plus minutes. So I don't know.
But I do that for work every day. So
yeah.
It's like...
But I don't know if like 77 is a little shorter of a drive here from where he is, as opposed to like going to 71 and then going to your house. So I don't know how that works. But he has my mobile piece, god damn it, and I've been trying to smoke forever.
Wait, so
Mobile
is this
style.
why you did haven't smoked, or is it?
Oh no. This is why I haven't smoked while I was working because I just have no mobile piece. So it's just like I'll do one in the morning before work, do one when I get home. But it's just like sometimes I'll have those days where it's just like really beautiful out and the sun is like going like where I sit at my job right now and with what I have been doing anyway, like I have the perfect view when the sun goes down and it's beautiful. And every single time I'm sitting there like, man, this would be great to do a dab right now and just like sit here and just watch.
Yeah.
Because that position at my work, it's not too active. There's not a lot of people I see all the time. So every once in a while, I'll have to see a customer. But there's a lot of time in between those customers. So a lot of the time you're just kind of hanging out. And I usually just bring my iPad and I sit there and just watch Hulu the whole time for 8 hours. But
What?
yeah, dude. Oh, I didn't tell you about this. Yeah, dude. This job is great, man, because when I'm in the one position, I don't want to get too detailed on here, but I'll give you a little more info after. But I'm in the back of everything. And again, I see a customer every once in a while. And, you know, our interaction is about 30 seconds and then they're gone. And then I'm back to just doing nothing, waiting for a customer. So I just bring my iPad, set it up, and luckily it has Verizon service. So I just watch Hulu or watch all my shows while I just hang out for 8 hours. But there's those moments where, you know, like the sun's going down. It's about like 8 o'clock ish. The sun's going down. It's like, man, this is nice. I'd really like to get really froed right now. Like, fuck. It's like, God damn it, Dane. Like, ugh. Give me my thing. He's not even using it. He's just been doing the vape pens or whatever, so he hasn't even used it. It's like, well, cool. We'll bring it over. Well, you got to remind me. It's like, dude, it's been weeks, and I tell you all the time. I want this thing, but now, of course, like I don't even need it at this point because I'm not even smoking at the moment. So it's like, fuck.
You guys will never change.
That would have happened a long time ago. Yeah, no, it's this is baked in. BK baked in is what I am.
It's so funny.
BK baked in. What is that? What? Easy bake BK. I was made in the 83s. Never changing.
Likewise.
Yeah, fucking A. But yeah, it's been a pain in the dick. And so, you know, like of all people, I thought Dane would have at least been here once. But it's like, I can't get this motherfucker to come over here. And I've tried everything. It's like, hey, let's go to the woods. Let's go on an adventure. And then blah, blah, blah. Hey, let's do the podcast. Hey, let's fuck around with some music. Hey, let's play video games. You can play my PS5. I'll play it on the computer. Like, just anything.
He doesn't even play online. Does he play?
Well, he'll play on the PS4. He actually just told me the other day he was gonna invest, like he was gonna get a credit card and invest in a PC and have a gaming PC. But I was like, dude, just a video card alone is at least like $1,200, like a good one that would last you for a little bit because all these new games, every new game requires more and more and more and more. Like you get a video card today. 3 months later, you won't be able to use it to play the new game coming out,
Well,
unless you get a good one.
As long as you have good credit, I mean,
I don't think he has any. I don't think he has any credit yet.
No, none.
I don't.
Well, you have to establish credit, so
or maybe bad credit because when we were in North Carolina, it was kind of a bad scene. Like I was going through some like shit with Dane and it's like fuck you kind of thing, and he was like, well, fuck you kind of thing, and then I just kind of dipped out and then left him there kind of by himself, and then kind of wasn't able to pay rent, and so maybe if anything he has bad credits. I'm sure all that shit would have dropped off by now. It's been well over 10 years, but still.
Yeah, that shit's water under the bridge. If he's done good with his credit.
How do you do good with credit if you don't have any?
I heard that utilities, but he doesn't pay his utilities.
No.
So I mean, as long as he does, never mind.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know if he even had, like, he did have credit and it was bad.
But this is a brand new thing. Like utilities are gonna go on credit now for some reason.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere. I don't know.
Like, when does this happen?
Soon.
I got a computer. I'll look it up.
I don't know. It might just be like a proposed thing, but
I hope so. because those are the things I'm trying to catch up on right now. Utility bills don't usually appear on your credit reports unless you fail to pay them. Well, that's bullshit. So if you pay them and you're doing good, it's like, yeah, we're not going to report it. But if you don't pay it, like, fuck you, we're reporting all this shit.
Oh,
like,
is that how it's always been?
I don't know. That's just what this says right here. It says utility bills don't usually appear on your credit reports. Unless you fail to pay them.
Huh.
That makes no fucking sense.
I was
Hey,
about
if
to
you're
say
doing
the
good, we're
opposite.
not going to help you out. But if you're doing bad, we're going to make sure we fuck you hard. Like, what?
Yeah, that's. Well, I mean, I guess it would be better if they reported both.
It would be good if they did
Both
both,
or
but if they're just
neither.
going to pick the worst one, it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's not fair. It's like you pick and decide what you're going to report. Like, that's bullshit. Either report them both or report none. Like, that's not okay. Wow. I'm glad you brought that up. That's fucked up. Paying utility and cable bills on time will not help your credit, though, because most utilities don't report to the credit bureaus.
So they're fucking everybody.
Jesus.
Getting it in both ends.
Huh. Well, you learned something new. Weird.
But I could have swore I heard the opposite. I don't know where the hell I heard it, but
Well, I hope you just heard it, which means that it's probably not in effect yet, which means I'm so close to catching up with all my bills.
it might have been like one of those smear campaign things, like
Okay.
because there's a lot of that going on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna really just hope that that's what's going on because like I've always until when I was at the Birchwood house. Okay, so let's rewind a lot. So I got kicked out. I started living with this dude we called Samurai Boy. Somehow, well, he was kind of like mentally retarded, sort of, but he was still somehow able to work. And somehow he had credit, and I still have not. But he co-signed for me to get this Best Buy card. I've spent a bunch of money on it. Somehow his buddy ended up breaking my alarm clock or not resetting it. I got fired, lost a job. Anyway, went into all this debt. And so I had some crazy, terrible fucking credit. But eventually, like after I started living with John and Stephanie, I'm pretty sure they loaned me the money and I paid it off and then I slowly paid John and them back. And then since that time in my life, I have always paid on time, never missed a bill, always on time, if not early, until I got sick at this Birchwood house. And then I missed a month and a half of work. And then everything just went to shit. I never got my rental assistance because they put a hold on it. And by the time they released the hold and sent it to the company, I already moved out. So they just took it out of my security deposit, which fucked me even more. I was counting on that for this place. So it's just like a cascade of bullshit falling around me. And it's like I've never been late on shit. Now all of a sudden it's like they canceled they closed 2 of my credit cards because they were maxed out and I wasn't able to pay them. Even though I just made a payment on my Guitar Center card, they were just like, sorry, fuck you, we're closing your card. It's like, what? I literally just paid you last week. How are you gonna close it? But it's not in collections, it's just closed, and I'm still making my payments on it, but it's just like, fuck you, Synchrony. Fuck you, Synchrony. As soon as I pay you off, I will never go with your company again, you pieces of shit. I've never missed the payment, because Synchrony was my PayPal and Guitar Center credit. And PayPal was my actual first credit card I ever had, and I never missed a payment, not one time, was always on time, and I miss a month, 2 months. And just like, this guy, we can't trust him. We're closing his cards. Like, what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. So once I pay off my Guitar Center card and my PayPal credits, like I will never get anything from Synchrony Bank again. It's just like if you can't deal with this, even after I made a payment and I'm getting back on my feet, and then you're just like, that's just fucked up. That's just fucked up to me.
Yeah, that's messed up. My dad was just talking about something like that. He was in the hospital not too long ago, and like everything he was paying, he was allowed to pay back except for one big company. I don't know if I should say it, but it's fucking Amazon.
Yeah, fuck
they
Amazon.
wouldn't. They wouldn't like forgive like fees and shit. He called a bunch of times, and they're like, "No, we're not gonna do that."
That's just fucked up, man. It's just like years of loyalty, and you fuck up on a month and a half, maybe 2 months, we'll say. And just like the company's like throwing you to the curb. Like, sorry, we don't trust you anymore. It's like, well, what about the last 10 years? Like, no, it doesn't count. It's like, what?
Yeah, all of a sudden you're destitute.
Yeah.
No, man, that was temporary.
It's like, look, I pride myself in paying early and on time and not having to worry about this shit. And, like life happens. You can't control the shit that goes on. Like, I got COVID, and then directly afterwards, like, I had bronchitis, and like, I literally couldn't breathe. So it's like, what can you do in that situation? And then on top of it, like, I get back on my feet, I make a payment, like, all right, we're getting back on the ball. And after that payment, they're just like, nah. It's so fucked up.
Yeah, for a while there, I was like in between jobs, and I was living off of what I saved up from the one job,
Mm-hmm.
and it was getting pretty tight. Them bills were getting tight. I wasn't paying on time, but I was only going like 2-3 days without paying it.
Yeah.
Because I was still getting paychecks from the other job for like 3 weeks.
Nice.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, dude, it just fucked up how these companies work anymore, man. You give them like, and I think I owe PayPal like $5,000 at this point, which is a good amount of money, and you think you wouldn't want to lose that customer, but
yeah, that's another reason I was like insulted by this company too. They didn't take my degree seriously, and I was just like, okay, I don't. Because there was a time where it was like I could have been a manager,
mm-hmm.
and they'd put me in a like position to fail because like you get like 1-2 leads at these retail stores that we're in, and they're like, oh man, this guy's terrible. But now we have like 3 people doing the exact same thing, and they're like, oh man, they're great. It's like, why are these? What's with these double standards everywhere?
Well, anymore now, so I'd have to say they're just short staffed and they can't get anybody to stay and work, and so they have to keep these people. They're just like, we have no choice. Like, we know they suck and they're fucking everything up, but at the same time, we can't get anybody else to fill their spot.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Because this was a temporary position in these retail stores. It was totally like experimental while I was in there, and I just I couldn't handle it. It was nuts. I was about to leave then too, and then we got another manager after the other one quit, and it was just like all of a sudden we had all these events, and I was going to him. I was like, oh, thank God. And now it's been like, I don't know, Caesar's Palace up in there. Everybody's turning on me. I had this young kid like just yell at me because I was doing part of my job.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I was just like, hey kid, I need you to take a walk. He was like, you don't tell me what to do. And I'm been there for 6 months. He got there like a couple weeks ago, and he's already like, oh, I know better than you. And I'm just like, dude, I was just correcting you in the moment. I'm sorry, but you're like getting hostile, kid.
Yeah, that's what sucks, man. I work with a lot of younger people. Well, because I'm getting old. I'm about to be 40, so I'm an old piece of shit at this point. But I work with a lot of young kids, and it sucks because I just had the realization, like, when I was younger, I didn't give a shit. Like, I could work for any company. It's like, I don't care about your company. I'm here, make money and get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't care. Like, if things get break, cool. But it's like where I'm at now, like, I'm really trying to go all out for this company I'm in. I'm doing everything I can for them. But just looking around at all these kids with that mindset, they don't give a fuck, dude. Like, they don't give any shits about it. And it's really hard to work with people like that. And it sucks because it's like, oh yeah, well, I was totally like that. And it's like, man. But I still feel like I worked a lot harder than all of these other kids that I'm working with now. And the thing that really sucks even worse about this is the job I'm at now is the easiest job I've had in my entire fucking life. I've never had an easier job than this, and I'm getting paid more. Like when I worked landscaping, I was getting paid $10 an hour to fill up wheelbarrows full of fucking rocks, and then wheelbarrow them like a 5-minute walk somewhere, empty them out, and do that another like 17 times. And it's like $10 an hour under the table. Oh, great, but it's like. But now I sit down and I'm like click, 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 click. And like I'm getting way more money. I don't have to do shit. This job is so easy. It's almost impossible not to like bust your ass here because it's really easy to. But these kids don't even do it at this place. It's like this is literally the easiest thing you'll ever have to do in your entire life. How are you fucking this up? Like how are you making this suck so bad for everybody else? It boggles my mind.
Yeah. Again, mine's the opposite. My kid, the guy I'm working with, is so arrogant, and it's just like, oh, it's almost intolerable.
Yeah.
Like, come on, kid. Like
if we were breaking our backs and like killing ourselves, not giving a shit, like I get it. Like it's like fuck this job, they don't pay me enough, whatever. But it's like they pay you way too much to just sit there and clickety clack all day. Like this is insane. I'm mad at myself that I didn't find this job way sooner. Really mad at myself. Just thinking about all the hard work and the ass busting I've done, and just like the damage to my body, irreversible damage I've done. And just like I could have just been sitting here this whole time. I probably would have been like a GM at this point, and it kills me thinking about it. And then just seeing all these kids like just throw this fucking job away. It's like you're literally doing nothing. How are you fucking this up and making it so bad? It makes no sense. It's so stupid. I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one of these overachievers here. It's awful.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping to get Dane in there though, because he said he was thinking about getting like a winter job. Like shit, bro, you want a fucking like a cake job, bro?
Yeah, my job's. I don't know. Well, I mean, one aspect of it, I could be driving through the snow to get to these places, but it could also be really slow, so there might not be anything to do.
Well, hey, dude, if you need a job, bro, we need some good people, bro. Easy as fuck. I'll go into details later.
I was gonna say you'll have to explain it to me.
Yeah, for sure. And especially like being a manager with this company, the perks that you get are just so unreal. Just like, wait, what? I mean, what are you going to give me?
Yeah, I saw what you said on Facebook. That was pretty cool.
That will be really cool because
what are you gonna do with this car?
I mean, everything.
Everything and nothing?
Everything and go everywhere. The thing is, like, I think they switch.
Are you going to have two cars then?
Well, yeah. Well, that's the cool thing because, like, I could just set mine aside and just slowly, because right now I need to get 2 rear shocks because they're fucking up my tires at this point. Because I guess there's a leak in one of my shocks in the back and they replace them in pairs. And then they said the left front tie rod it's starting to show something. So it's like, if I were to hypothetically get a new vehicle, it's just like I could put mine in a garage somewhere, slowly buy the parts, fix it back, get it to basically brand new, and just let it chill. And if I ever lose the job, it's like, well, cool. Now I got a basically a brand new car to go back to that's just been kind of hanging out. But that thing will be paid off.
Well, if they sit for too long, though, you gotta.
Well, I mean,
like take them out and shit.
Well, yeah, of course. Stop in there, turn it on, run it for a little bit, and then just take off. But it'll preserve that vehicle for that much longer for me. And at that point, like once I pay this car off, like I want to get a truck. Ooh, I want to get a truck, but one that could pull like a fucking house. Like I want it to pull any and everything.
I've been wanting a truck myself. I see these Dodge Ram 500s. I'm like, oh man, I want that damn thing so bad.
But it's just like, if I got one of those, bro, it's like, just be driving down the street and see an oven, throw it on my truck, and just go take it to the recycling plant. It's like, oh, there's like $50 I just got for nothing. Like, that'd be cool. Or go like camping, just like pull a trailer. Like, that'd be cool. So, I don't know. A truck is the next vehicle I want to get for myself. But
hell yeah.
But again, it'd be sweet because if I don't leave this company and then I pay off my one car that I have now and then I get a truck, it's just like I could even just like leave that sitting too, keep it nice as fuck until I need it, and then put it back in the garage and just like pay it off. And by the time, like maybe I'll never leave the company. So it's like maybe this truck will get used only when I absolutely need it, but it'll be nice if I need it to have.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Because I went to the RV show. I was at the RV show.
What?
And yeah, this is one of the shows I had to work at.
Oh, you worked at. I thought you just like went up there for shits and giggles. Like, I want to check out these RVs.
No, it's all. This is what I do for work. I just go to these events like fairs and shows and hopefully home shows because that's where you would get the most leads. And
yeah,
that's another reason I'm switching.
Well, that makes sense.
That's another reason I'm switching because I want to get another $25 a set. Oh, I already said that. So
yeah,
I think I mentioned that a few times, but it's a great job.
Absolutely,
lots of travel involved, going everywhere, seeing. I already told you a bunch of this stuff.
One of my favorite parts about the job I'm at now is just the different variety of people I get to see there. Like I saw the sexiest Australian chick, and like just hearing her talk, I was just like melting in her hand. Just like, can you just say anything to me, please? Like it was just so hot, and she smelled so good, and it's like that accent. I love accents. It's just like,
oh yeah, accents are hot.
This is tight. Like I've never met an Australian, like a real one. I've seen them on TV.
I heard they like our accents.
Yeah, apparently, like we have accents to everybody else, but it's like, I don't hear it. I hear all the other ones and I love them all. It's like, I wish I had one. It's like, but you do. It's like, yeah, we have the dumb one.
Yeah.
We have the crispy one. Crisp.
We got the newscaster accent.
Hi, my name is Tom.
How do you do? It's the evening news.
Hey, mate, my name's Brother.
How's your day, mate?
This is so much nicer. Hi, my name's Freddy. So dumb. Hell yeah.
All right, Freddy.
Freddy,
get ready.
Freddy getting ready today. Freddy, get ready. Oh my god. All right, I'm done doing accents on the show. We'll never do that again. I just butchered that so bad. That's gross. That made me want to vomit in my mouth. That's so bad. Wow. I just blame it on not having teeth. That's why I couldn't do it. I don't have the teeth for that accent.
It could be it.
Shit. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh, what is that? Did that just fuck with the picture? Well, we're about to find out on the TV in about 20 seconds. We will find out in 20 seconds if things are wrong. I do like having this on that TV, though. That is pretty cool to be able to look over and to see things going on. And to see it be like...
the mirror is catching the light. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, no, it looks like we're fine. It looks like we're in the clear.
I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, no, we're good. We are good. I'm just glad. That looks really clear, too. It's got a nice picture. It's not laggy. That's what I'm talking about right there. Fuck yeah. You just see part of my dirty ass kitchen. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's so tiny.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's right behind me.
It's so tiny. It's a tiny little kitchen. Right there, you almost look Chinese.
No, I'm American.
Well, I'm aware you are America. Cobra Kai. America.
Oh, there's a new season of Cobra Kai.
I've never seen any of that. I just can't get myself to watch it because, like, I'm afraid it's just gonna ruin the Karate Kid for me because I grew up with Mr. Miyagi and Daniel-san.
No, I like it. The kids are really good, and it ties the story in well.
And then the post I literally just saw before you got here, it's like two fathers. Oh, what did it say? It was like the worst description. It's just how they described that they were like fathers, like dealing with bullshit, and that they started like a war, a gang war or something. It's like,
I mean, that's pretty accurate.
But just how they mentioned the first part is what just like threw me off to it. Just like, what? I'm not watching this. What? Or like two desperate fathers, or two down on their luck fathers, or just like whatever they said with the father part.
There's a contrast there. I mean,
I believe it. I don't doubt it.
Johnny's successful, or no. Wait, Daniel's successful, and Johnny is like a deadbeat
Like the bum.
dad.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, that's what I pictured when I pictured Cobra Kai and these guys.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty funny.
Is it funny though? Like, do you laugh a lot at it? Because if you do,
No, it's not funny.
okay.
Like, I mean it's like a drama. It's good. They like I said, the kid actors are good. It's kind of like another. It's just Karate Kid. It's like Stranger Things style, like nostalgic type shit.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch that.
No, I like it a lot, to be honest.
Oh, I believe it. Like, I don't mind drama, but I'd rather save that for like if I had a lady over, like, hey, what do you want to watch? Sure, I'll watch it with you. But just like to sit there and do it on my own while I'm eating like a slice of pizza, it's like, I need to be laughing. Or to just be like, whoa, that's fucking crazy.
The character arcs are pretty good too. Like there's this one kid, I mean, I don't know what grade they are at the beginning, but he gets like a tattoo on his back and shaves his the hair into a mohawk.
His dick hair?
No. It's like head hair. What are you talking about?
Just the way you paused and like kind of looked over, and then like how you said what you said. It's like I felt like you skipped over something because you didn't want to say it on air. So that's why I was like, dick hair.
I could see why you would make that mistake.
Yes, very easily made mistake. The dick hair mistake every time.
No. Certainly
That'd
not.
be kind of funny though, just like a mohawk right
He
now.
may have. I don't know. That might have been part of the storyline.
Does the drapes match the bloody doos?
Yeah, but yeah. So Johnny like bullies this kid basically, and like he comes back because like he's like a real nerd, and everybody makes fun of him, and he might have peed his pants or something at the beginning.
But all the cool kids pee their pants.
No, there was nothing like that. No, Adam Sandler unfortunately didn't help him.
How do we know that this wasn't that kid?
Nah, he's way too young.
That's probably right.
Yeah.
That kid probably be like 25 by now.
Yeah, you always wonder, man. Whatever these kids. Wikipedia.
You see the new Dragon Ball movie yet?
No, not at all.
Do you have any urge to see that movie?
Yeah, I always like seeing it, but I feel like I'm really behind. I've missed like huge chunks.
Have you seen any of the Super? Like,
I don't think so.
oh,
Not.
oh man.
I might have started, but then I started like watching Dexter or something.
Understandable. Super is pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoy it. I wanted to go see the movie in the theater, but everything comes out like within a month or two after, so it's like, you know what? I'll just wait. Watch it on my crazy TV at home.
Thor was really disappointing.
Right?
In my opinion.
It was not that great.
Yeah, so...
And the bad guy wasn't that good. How it ended with the bad guy wasn't that good. No, it just looked like Christian Bale fell into a vat of flour and came out like, I'm a bad guy now.
Yeah, exactly. It was
like, okay,
awful.
Joker. Like, what the fuck?
It was atrocious. I mean...
Like, do you know what that guy was supposed to look like? He didn't even have a nose in the comic. It's like, what is this? It's like, did he even try?
I mean, it was their iteration or whatever. So, I mean, I didn't mind it being just Christian Bale.
Oh, me neither.
But at the same time,
I also minded it being Christian Bale.
Yeah, I mean, but they barely showed him at all. Like,
true.
He didn't have a character arc or anything. He just,
no.
His daughter died, and then it was just like, I'm gonna kidnap some kids.
Yeah.
I guess I'm. Spoiler alert.
Oh, spoilers alerts.
I'm sure you've seen it. It was on Disney.
I mean, it's on
Plus,
Disney,
so
yeah. So I'm sure everybody saw it by now. And if you didn't, you better get on it. What are you doing?
Spoiler.
What are you doing with your life?
Why?
Watch this terrible movie. It's not terrible. Seen way worse, but
but
with all the Marvel movies out there and with what they give you, that's just like
I don't like the way Taika Waititi is.
Didn't he do the other Thor movie? Didn't he do that?
I liked Ragnarok, but I hated this.
Didn't he do Ragnarok, or was that James Gunn?
No, he did it. James Gunn was Guardians.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, it's a bummer. I mean, you're bound to have a flop somewhere in life, but he did, What We Do in the Shadows. He did the first Thor. I love both of those.
Have you seen that pirate thing he's doing?
I think I might have. The one on HBO?
I don't think it's on HBO.
the pirate thing.
Maybe. Oh yeah, it is on HBO. It's definitely on HBO.
Where it's just like a normal guy, and then he just becomes like a pirate.
I don't know if that's this. I never actually saw it. I just know that's
How do you even spell
Taika?
Taika. Oh, there it is. Waiti.
He's on the top there.
Pirate show. Oh yeah, Our Flag Means Death. Yeah, I watched all that. It was pretty good. It was weird because at first like I don't know, and then it's like I really like this, and then it went back to like I'm not sure, and then it's like wait I like this, and then it's like but wait. So it was that's kind of like a mixed feeling show, but overall I enjoyed it, and there's a lot of funny stuff in there. But yeah, just like some normal guys like oh, I'm gonna go do this, and then he does it, and it's just like.
Is it like set in a time period like?
Back when, the pirates and they're sailing the world like
back
in the day, yeah. Oh, you know what? It's
interesting.
Let's just try to put this on the screen. Oh, pause
it. You can't use that.
I think I can show the thing. I think
it's gonna have like licensed music and shit.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it shuts me down. You know what? Well, I played the trailer for the other thing. And all these other video breakdowns that you see of these people, they play those things, you know?
I don't know if you're supposed to play like the whole thing or not. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know the rules, remember?
No, I feel it. I'm still there. You think by now I would have at least like maybe looked it up, but it's like, nah.
Yeah.
It's tight. It's fine. Oh, because I'm on the wrong one. I was like, why is this not working? So if I click delete on this one, and then I hit the add button on this one. I hate that it's on that screen. All right. Ah, Jesus. This video card thing is really fucking with me and how I do these live streams now. As you can see. Okay, we're gonna hit OK. All right, so this is the show that we're talking about. Let me just go ahead and hit play. Oh. Can I not hit play over here? Do I have to do it over here?
It's like I'm watching.
Blackbeard, Captain Kidd, the Gentleman Pirate.
Well, the first two are like very, very talented pirates.
But the last one is the scariest of them all. Instead of killing with weapons, he kills with kindness.
Oh, right, so you're the gentleman pirate then.
Well sussed.
The rumor is you upended your entire comfortable life to become a pirate.
I got bad news for you, genital pirate. Pirating is not for everyone. It's a really dangerous lifestyle.
Oh yeah, there he is, right there.
One on Blackbeard.
Huge fan, sir. Huge. We're gonna go on up there and.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm seeing this, yeah, I do remember really liking it a lot.
Note the gusto.
But it does have some like lull moments.
I'm just looting this library, but I'm replacing all the books I've looted with ones I've already read.
You know how hard it is to find someone.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit I forgot about.
Do these outfits maybe feel like an error in judgment? Or...
It's a power move. Make people feel underdressed, and suddenly you're the one in charge.
You're a lunatic and I like it.
Oh, we're swashbuckling. We're looting. Let's have fun with it.
Is that Nick Kroll?
Yes. He's also in What We Do in the Shadows.
Give a man a warning.
Seriously?
Yeah, that caught me off guard when I saw that.
They're just dealing with a fair amount of trauma.
Permission to blow them to hell, Captain.
And we're quite certain they're pirates?
Hard to say. One
Yeah, we're definitely violating some kind of rules.
Did we? Are we sure?
Yeah, I mean, they played all kinds of licensed music in there.
Well, I think we get like 30 seconds. Something like that.
Over. Well, okay.
Something along those lines.
Hopefully. Then that's in our favor, I think.
I think we're okay. Don't quote me, but I think we're okay.
Don't quote me on this.
But yeah, now that I was watching that trailer and some of the stuff, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of really funny stuff in there. But there were those moments where it's just like, can we just get past this scene and get to the better stuff now? But no, it was definitely a good show. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, if they flag me, I'll just have to mute it at that point. So it'll just be like, or just like chop that part of this video out and just like reseal it back up. But whatevs, we'll see. Or if it just like sends me some message right now, like, you've been kicked off streaming.
You cannot play previews with music in them.
I feel like we would have been kicked already.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong, because this is a very long stream, and I doubt the guy somewhere is watching all of this. Like, all right, okay, I'm digging it.
The guy in Pakistan,
wherever he may be, he's probably in a toilet somewhere with his phone, just like, this fucking guy. I'm gonna have to boot him in a minute. Fucking technology, bro. I bet you he is. I wouldn't be surprised.
Did not know the rules.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a music thing or I don't know. Because I actually had to go into my settings on both of my video cards because it wouldn't let me send the video through to this at one point for whatever reason, because of some safety thing. But then I just went in and turned all that stuff off. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I turned off some copyright protection thing with the software, so hopefully we're good, but I can't tell you for sure. For sure. So there is that. Hell yeah. So I've had this keyboard with all these knobs on it for fucking ever, and I never ever have used those knobs. But finally, with how I'm setting things up and actually like clear-headed and have an idea of what I want and how I want it, now all of them.
I was just gonna ask you about effects.
I was
like, what?
Yeah. Basically. So, but I got one set up for the guitar, which is all of these down here on this keyboard, and then the right knobs I have for all the drums. Let's see if I got one queued up. Wait, is it gonna play? Oh, I muted it. Hold on. So for like this drum, all 8 knobs, like.
All right.
Or the. So yeah, you can do a lot just with how I have all this shit set up now. So even if I change the drums up or whatever, I can still manipulate and control them. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Hell yeah.
I
was like, where's his effects, man?
But what I don't understand though, let's go back into here. Open this baby up. Now, there's supposed to be some notes showing up here, and I don't. Wait, did I turn it off? No, it's on. No, let me turn this off. Jesus, sorry. I don't know what's happening right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. The harmonies should be working, but they're not for some reason. They did earlier, but whatever, that doesn't matter. But yeah, I do have it set up.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Damn, now I kind of want to jam out and do some crazy music. Piss. Holy shit, it's already been an hour and a half.
It's crazy.
In about 50 seconds, we will be at our hour and a half showtime. So that's cool. And it looks like we're still streaming. That's cool. We didn't drop any frames. That's cool. The video looks like it's pretty smooth. So that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah. So aside from me physically fucking shit up on accident here and there, Like the show went pretty flawless,
Pretty clean.
pretty clean, pretty good.
Noise.
Nice indeed. But I guess we're gonna call it an end now and go about our days. But thank you guys for joining us, for being here, Ron. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you, man. It's good to see you. It's been way too long.
I was in the area.
We're gonna have to try to shoot to do this every week again. Excuse me, probably Saturdays.
Yeah, hopefully earlier in the weekend.
Either Saturdays or Sundays it's gonna have to be because I work from 4 to midnight.
Yeah, okay.
Like Monday through Friday, 4 to midnight.
So you
like
have
I'm
to,
working.
Like, come out home in Russia.
Yeah.
We did Friday.
Yeah. So I say probably either Saturday or Sunday. And I haven't been working the Sunday job lately, and I think that's due to the fact that my car's all fucked, so I don't want to drive it. And I was driving their vehicles, but I really felt bad for doing that. Just because, like, I know they needed to go places and do things, which I'm pretty sure that's why I'm not working right now there.
That's
So,
unfortunate. I
fine.
think you'd be really good at this job too.
I believe I would. I'm a really good seller. That's the thing, and that's what I try to tell these other people at my job. Like, hey, once I come up here, I don't care who the best seller is. I'm a wolf. Like, I will beat all of you. Which I'm almost there. I'm almost by the top person because there's two sides. The company owns another company, and we're all in the same building, so I could see everybody's scores. I'm almost number one, bro. And again, I only work that position where you make the commission an hour a day. These people are there 8 hours plus every day. I'm there for 1 hour, except the last 2 days. So I'm going to fuck some shit up. Dude, this one chick, she got a $6,000 commission check, and you get this every month. You get a commission check at the end of every month. She got $6,000, but of course they tax it 40%. Whatever. I always get a bunch back at the end of the fucking year anyway. So it's like, I'll get all that back. That's cool. You can tax all of it. Like, that's fine. But just to see that and just like, oh, imagine if I was doing this for 8 hours every day. Like, oh, just on top of getting my check every week, just like mid-month to the end, it's just like, just get slammed with like this $3,000 check. Just like,
This, I had no idea you were doing anything like this at all.
Oh yeah, well yeah, we'll get into this. But on that note,
That is not what it looked like.
and if you people want to know more about it, feel free to message me. You could message the show, message my YouTube, whatever, and I'll fill you in, possibly, if you're cool enough. If you're not a piece of shit. All right. And on that note, I bid you adieu.
Adieu.
Until next time.
Peace out.
Peace to the outside.